Hello everyone, and welcome to the Missouri School Boards Association's Board Report for the month of August. We thank you for the opportunity to share some news and information during a few minutes of your board meeting. We begin with a look at school bus safety. School buses will be rolling again on Missouri's roads and highways as a new school year begins in most districts this month. And it's important to note that school buses are one of the safest forms of transportation on the road today. In fact, riding a school bus is 13 times safer than riding in a passenger vehicle and 10 times safer than walking to school. Nonetheless, our students need to be reminded about safety precautions when riding a school bus. One technique used by the Jackson School District in southeast Missouri is Barney the School Bus, a talking mini school bus that teaches children about school bus safety.
Stand at least 5 giant steps or 6 feet away from the curb. Line up away from the street. Wait for the bus to stop. The red light's on. The door to open. And the stop sign to be out.
Carol Woods is the transportation director for the Jackson School District, and she says Barney helps train students in all aspects of school bus safety.
We teach the students how to be safe on the outside of the bus and the inside of the bus. We train them about the danger zones. We rope it off on the outside to train them to be aware of where the danger zones are on their bus. We use Barney to help them understand school bus safety as far as being safe at the bus stop, being safe waiting for the bus, entering the bus, getting off the bus, the danger zones. We talk about bullying on the bus and how to help themselves with that and use our 3B hand signal, which they raise their hand to get the driver's attention. We talk about strangers at the bus stop and how to, if they don't feel safe getting off the bus, then to remain on the bus with the driver, and we give them direction and to stay on the bus with them.
MSBA has produced a video on school bus safety using Barney the School Bus for the Missouri Association for Pupil Transportation. That video is available for viewing through MSBA's Center for Education Safety website at www.moces.org. The Missouri School Boards Association's Board of Directors agreed unanimously to select Melissa Randall as the organization's next executive director during its July meeting in Columbia. Randall will become executive director upon the retirement of longtime executive director Dr. Carter Ward on June 30th, 2015. MSBA President Doug Whitehead says the choice was easy and obvious for the MSBA board. Randall currently serves as Deputy Executive Director and General Counsel and has been with MSBA for the past 20 years. She says she's honored and humbled to assume the role of Executive Director.
I'm excited to have the opportunity to continue to fill the role of providing leadership for MSBA and for those school board members who provide leadership to their local boards and continue to make sure that public education in Missouri excels. And it's our mission as an association, and it's their mission as school board members, to make sure that our children are educated for their future, not our past. And what an exciting opportunity to be able to be a part of that team.
The July Board of Directors meeting marked the first meeting of the downsized board as established in MSBA's new governance structure. The board also met with the Regional Executive Committee chairs. The REC chairs are playing an important role in the new governance structure, and you'll be receiving regular communication from the REC chair in your region as they strive to increase member engagement in MSBA. Your school district is likely to see a cut in funding from Proposition C money if the legislature overrides the vetoes of some or all of the tax break bills it passed during the final hours of the legislative session back in May. Proposition C is the 1-cent sales tax dedicated to education. Money from Proposition C is distributed to school districts on a per-pupil basis rather than through the foundation formula. Revenue from Prop C almost certainly would be reduced since most of the tax breaks approved by the General Assembly are sales taxes. In addition, the tax breaks would have a negative impact on state revenue available to fund our schools. Please contact your legislators and urge them to oppose any attempt to override the vetoes of the tax break bills. The legislature's veto session begins on September 10th. If you've not done so already, be sure to register for the 2014 MSBA Annual Conference in cooperation with the Missouri Association of School Administrators. This year's event is scheduled for September 25th through the 28th at the Lake of the Ozarks. We'll have another outstanding lineup of keynote speakers and more than 80 breakout sessions, all designed to improve the leadership skills of school board members and administrators. You can register for the annual conference on the MSBA website. MSBA's Center for Education Safety once again is sponsoring the annual Safe Schools and Colleges Conference, September 23rd through the 25th, just prior to this year's annual conference. That's it for this month's edition of the MSBA Board Report. Thanks for allowing us to have some time at your board meeting, and so long from Columbia.